what are you going to do about that except for pick an ABBA, right? For the dispel, it's just super necessary. So it will be
What's this?
a mid ABBA.
What?
That's impressive. That should be, I believe, goes by.
Oh yeah,
Phoenix?
yeah. Okay, that makes sense because they know the Bat Rider is gonna.
It's Carl.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's gonna be mid.
Okay. That was.
I mean, they guess right because you don't know who's actually picking what until the game starts.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know honestly. I've seen the draft observer screen layout many times, but the amount of times I've seen the select your hero screen is very little. You definitely have the leg up on me there.
So they just somehow managed to get the right lanes, I guess, or maybe they just picked the hero. Who's the mid laner of this team?
It is Phoenix, so it should be. I believe him. I can't be certain, unfortunately. I need to.
This name is Life and Death.
Not sure. That's the current roster I have for Aster.Aries.
Because the thing is, they might have just picked according to their roles, but then adjusted after they went into the game.
Yes.
They realized, oh, this guy is actually going mid, so they just swap roles.
Yeah.
If you have players that flexible, that's great for you. That's even better.
Right, because then you don't even care. You just kind of lock in a different hero here as Jeffrey with a 100% win rate on Dream Protector.
Yeah, and his Stream Protector is played in a different way where he doesn't really get armor initially. He goes for the Max Grass and Leech Seed early, so he does it's like a damage build.
Yeah.
And he goes for a Veil in some games.
I like that. It reminds me a lot of like the Puppy AA, where you just max cold feet to try and be in his own way. It's just damage rather than go for...
But that's post 5, this is post 4.
Good point. Good point.
Well, to be fair, it's easier to be greedy on post 4.
Yeah, you can get away with a lot
post
more,
5,
right?
you're like, buy wards, block the smoke.
Well, they're all free now, right? But what you're saying is, that's no excuse. All right, I've tried to use that one a few times. I already had to upgrade the courier and buy it and pay remember in wards? I think there were 100 gold at one point. I can't believe I actually started playing Dota and I was like, yeah, I want to support. I have to buy the courier, spend 210 gold, 110 seconds into the game.
No excuses anymore.
Now, no excuses. Now it's so nice. Everyone has their own courier, so you can actually use it more than once a match. It's great.
Yeah, so it's the Terra Blade against the Arc Warden core-to-core matchup, where the bubble is generally a good counter against the Terra Blade.
Yes.
And sometimes you see at some point during the mid-late game, you will see the Terra Blade go for a blink to deal with the bubble of the Arc Warden, so you can just blink into the bubble.
That would be very interesting as well to see here, actually. You got to be careful about blinking too far forward this game, though, against the Bat Rider.
He has the ABBA to back him up.
Well, not if you blink away from him. That's the thing.
Well, he's a core, so he's going to be in front in the middle of the
battlefield. That's a good point. That's going to be a big plus for him, as he will take a quick minus, as the TV will make the results of First Blood. Picking it up there.
Phoenix doesn't match up well against this lane. He can't really do much. Trian and Benno can easily overpower this Terra Blade plus Phoenix lane. So much to be expected that they have a tough time in this lane so far. Metamorph is down, he feeds away First Blood, and once the wave is pushed in the middle of the lane and they can't really pull, it's going to be a lot of problems for the Terra Blade from there on. Oh, big creep. Oh, didn't get the last hit. But the wave is denied, that's the crucial thing, and they're going to make sure that it stays in the middle of the lane so the Terra Blade has maximum hard time farming here. So that's going to be good for them. Abed, on the other hand, he's going to get his wave near towards his tower on the Arc Warden, so he's going to be able to secure that easy peasy last hit.
Yeah, definitely. Someone who's not, so easy peasy with last hitting is this Bat Rider, although as I say that, he's actually taken a pretty nice lead here, 11-1. He was actually sitting at 7 last hits compared to the 14 at one point of the ABBA.
Time to get a Midas.
Time to get a Midas.
Free lane, Abaddon.
Yeah, he's going to have a pretty good time, and that's why you want to prioritize that matchup so much. And your suggestion was just put it on the support and chase him around. But it's even better if he just stays in one lane.
Not getting Midas, getting a drum.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Look at this. He doesn't even care. Carl just saving mana. He knows
what the Bat can do this game is in this lane is just to maximize his own farm, because he cannot touch the Abaddon at all. He can't really deny his creep, so maximize your own farm.
And you know what really sucks is the Bat Rider, of course, 48 base damage here at level 4 is really nothing. You generally will need to spam a few stacks of your Napalm to even hit creep effectively, especially because you don't benefit as much, or you only get 4 damage compared to the Quelling Blade. So you really struggle to see lasting under tower. You can see he's reluctant to actually use and give stacks to the wands there.
Yeah.
But that's going to
normally in lane Bat Rider dominates the lane by always having a kill threat onto your opposing hero. But this game against Abaddon, you have actually zero, almost close to zero chance of killing him.
It doesn't exist, simply.
So there's no pressure. There's no pressure at all.
You might be able to bait him if he gets a little bit too aggressive, try and, you know, bait him into a dive, but even then, it's an ABBA. He's going to have level 6 up quite soon, even here, as we get the 4-minute mark.
Runes.
Are going to be bottom.
Bad Rider needs the rune.
Wow.
Oh, no. That's bad news.
It is. Yep, and he's not even going to
bottle.
He's not even going to be able to pop this regen rune either, so we're going to get a lot of efficiency out of this one from the ABBA. You need to be careful, though, because if you miss coil, that will stop the regen rune. Actually, no, it won't. Not if you have a aphotic shield up.
Don't mislead.
Not if you have an aphotic shield up.
So how are the other lanes going so far? Abaddon's definitely winning his lane. Doom's doing okay against the Arc Warden. Has 19-7 against the 15-4. Terrorblade getting pressured as we expected.
Yeah.
So Geek fam's happy in 2 lanes. And top lane is not going too bad, even though it is below the Doom in last hits. So overall, I think Geek fam's happy with this early game laning phase.
We do have a Metamorphosis available here on Ares, but it's so difficult to really try and use this effectively. I think he's going to try and wait for level 4 here before he uses it to get the second level extra damage, extra attack range, and all that good stuff, right? Yeah. But it's just going to be purely for farming reasons and to relieve the pressure a little bit. Kind of, you know, when you have a tie that's a little bit too tight, so you have to, like, undo the top button. That's really what he's doing here. Not much else.
Undo the tie.
Undo the top button. Kind of loosen it a little bit.
And the mask as well. We have to wear a face mask every day.
Of course.
Every now and then you loosen it.
You loosen it just a little bit. Oh, but look at that! He's gonna actually, wow, that's a big loss actually. Not only did they get the kill, but they get it right after the TP was used, which means he's gonna have to take a walk of shame either back into the jungle or back to the bottom lane.
Time to go for jungle.
Yeah, I agree.
But he's level 4, right? He's not even level 5.
No, he's level 4, but he has taken at least the second skill points now into the comp.
Not too bad. He can try jungling.
Yep. There we go. Saving a skill point here, of course, is going to be Phoenix, our ABBA here for Aster.Aries. So he's pretty much in a good spot. Even if it looks like he's in a bit of trouble, he can always trigger that manually. Although, Phoenix... Oh, this is actually Phoenix. Look at that. So he is normally the mid laner, so it looks like they did swap. So I apologize there.
Yeah, so they just picked their hero and swap after the game started.
Yeah, yeah. So that should be Shang-Chi, I suppose, then, instead on the mid lane ABBA.
Yeah, it means life and death. Shang-Chi.
Oh, that makes more sense now. Thank you, Witzer. See, I can do that for the SA region, but not here, unfortunately. You know. Let's see, Jeffrey, he's rotating around. He nearly actually had eyes on that warrior.
He has one on the high ground of the Ancients and the other ward on the dire jungle.
Watching the gold mine, and he's even watching Haruto farm.
Hello, Terrorblade trying to hit some jungle creeps.
Actually got the Metamorphosis active. Jeffrey? You okay?
Wow.
He's maybe just trying to waste time. There we go in the meta. He's waited that one out.
And he cleared the illusions. That's so annoying for the Terrorblade.
Oh, look at
this. Wow,
that's
my base.
They're dragging him all the way back behind the tier 2 tower. Surprised that the ABBA fell for that one against Carl, to be honest, because he must have started that. Oh, and Abed as well going to take a death top.
Just a series of different events, both sides trying to get very, very aggressive onto the enemy core.
But the ABBA must have been like at the tier 2 tower. Level 1 lasso does not last very long, nor does he have any mobility items.
He was probably trying to kill the back.
Big mistake there. Probably just popping the ulti a bit too early as there goes Phoenix. He's going to have to be reborn from the flames as he'll die in the Firefly of Carl.
Wow.
Double kill for him now.
Suddenly Carl is on a spree.
Yep.
3 kills, level 8.5, halfway to his travel. That's going to help his game immensely. He was struggling a lot before that.
That's going to be a big loss here for the ABBA, because he was kind of depending on that, or rather just the entire Ares draft, right? Because you're dependent on not giving this Bat Rider a good lane. That's the whole reason of the ABBA last pick. That's why you swap the lanes.
But outside of the lane, you still have to remember, Bat Rider is just good against the other heroes. The other heroes can't really stop him. If Abaddon is a core, he can't really just mirror the Bat's movement all the time. If you're a support, sure, you can ruin your game compared to ruining the Bat's game, because he's a core, it's fine. But now both of you are a core, so you can't do that so easily. Yep.
There's a great Yule's game here, I think, actually, for Jeffer. I think you can overgrowth Yule's just to make sure he's completely useless in fights, right? As long as you have 2 disables that he's going to have to choose.
Yeah, but that item is not that great on Trian.
No, it is not. No, it is not. I mean, I guess...
You're not happy buying
the problem is
on Trian.
You're not going to hit him or be able to lock him down with Meteor Hammer. Of course, there's other people that can help lock down this Bat Rider, of course, but some consideration to be put into the itemizations here. I think the Veil was also just a good game. Or a good
Veil's
item.
nice with their lineup there, Venom, but I guess the Venom might want to build the Veil himself too. It's nice on him. I mean, it's just good on their lineup. They have so much magic damage from Snap, Batrider, Venom, Trian. And even the Arc Warden deals a significant amount of magic damage.
Yes, he does. Between the Flux as well as there we go, the little ghosties.
Tier 1 is going down because of this matchup.
Oh, rotation though onto Abed. Oh, they actually even drop a Doom onto him. Gonna hit him with a double silence as well as the Tomato Creep Smash. That's gonna net them a second kill here onto Abed. He just cannot find the space. And well, they're gonna go right back in instead onto our TB, who's gonna be only level 5. Needs to walk away through the Nature's Grasp, trying to turn and fight his way through this one, but even these two supports between Whitemount and Jeffer are going to be able to punish him.
Yeah, they're going to know there's a ward there.
They are going to know, but that ward is now paid off. It's worth in gold, I would say.
They're going to trade off a kill for it. Still worth it killing the TV, but on the other hand, they did lose Abed initially in the mid lane. So now Bounty in time should be... seems like Carl might be able to steal one here. He's heading towards the top lane. He has travels.
Yeah, he's got the travel, so
he's fat.
He is. 420 move speed all of a sudden. He's going to back off, though. Back off. Surprise that he decided to do that. Doesn't really seem like those two heroes can kill him, but you never know what's lurking in the shadows.
He's a big kill. Don't want to feed away the kill.
Yeah, yeah. Just patience. The risk management, right?
Yeah.
What do I give? Do I give my team one last hit, two last hits at this point, or do I get killed?
I don't want to die.
Yeah, I don't want to die. You don't want to kill. Batrider, an extremely tempo-reliant hero. You've gotten a bit of a break.
If you're support, you're +5, then it's fine.
It. Yeah.
I'm dying for this, for the team. You can always say, it's for the team, you know, I'm
for the
doing
team.
this for the team.
Oh, wow.
Egg for Zephyr.
Yeah, he's going to just walk on away through these trees. They will lose Rico elsewhere on the map.
What?
It's a bit aggressive. Looks like they hit him there with, well, I do believe that they might have hit him with a Firefly and Lasso combo there based on the context clues. They're still chasing down Jeffer here, but he's just going to be free to walk through all of these trees. He doesn't really mind too much.
Mid lane, this tower is way too important for them to give up. They have to defend this with the Abaddon.
Oh my god.
He has drums, he's speedy, he has phase boost.
Yeah, he doesn't have a team behind him though. The only other person to rotate over will be
They don't really want to touch him though.
No, they don't. He's got cooties, that thing. And with Curse of Avernus, that can be quite annoying here. But, well, we'll see. We'll see. Abed, still has quite a ways to recover here. But the good news is that he's still, even though he's got some pitiful farm, he is still at least going to be above the Terrorblade, as he's not even got the Midas up yet.
Wow, both the carries are actually good.
They really are.
But the rest of the cores are rich. All the other heroes are rich.
Yeah, and they're just about even with each
Still
other.
Still an even game. Look at everyone, each position comparison to the other.
Yeah, definitely. It's kind of crazy. It looks like our biggest difference is actually going to be, it's still going to be on the carries. There's about a 400 gold lead here for Abed, but it's pretty tight. It's pretty tight. The biggest difference is nearly on the position 5.
Doesn't mean anything right now. Both of the carries are going to be happily farming away at the moment. Warden's gonna have his Midas. Does he have Midas yet?
No, he doesn't. He still needs, I think, another 600 gold for that one. Abed does. Yeah, you can see. I mean, they're just, everyone is on the struggle bus here. Well, at least the carries are, right?
Just the carries.
Just the carries. And the supports. They're like, is this what it's like to play support? Man, I hate this. Give me my Midas.
Oh no, TB.
Just constantly in the triangle camp.
They want to root and Snapfire ult.
Oh wow, or just Carl to just run him down here. They're going to have some rotations come in. The kisses, look at this, the rotation's committed now from Aster.Aries, but it's not going to save his life. They're going to at least go for someone in return. Supernova now dropped, spell stolen. Should be the kisses, actually. He did get the Mortimer's kisses there, Rubik's kisses. So does he just spit them out himself? How does that work?
He doesn't want to waste it.
Do they come out of his staff?
No idea.
No idea.
He's a magician.
He is a magician.
He can make fire come out of nowhere.
He can, and that's going to be another kill onto the Terrorblade.
Yeah, and another egg expanded.
Extending the lead over to Abed's favorite yet again.
Yeah, he's not having a good time. His team is not really protecting him very well. No. He was farming where he's supposed to be farming, but they just needed to be around him to open up the map. And now Trian, they found him. He doesn't have mana for TP. Oh no, he does, but he doesn't want him.
He does. Oh, there they go. The kisses right onto him. And what do they... He does just spit him out. Well, look at that. He's one heck of a magician, huh? He can breathe fire. I mean, that makes sense because he can steal DK's breathe fire.
He can steal anything. He's a photocopy machine.
He is a photocopy machine, that's for sure. And you can see now Cuckoo invading the enemy jungle here, just setting up dominance, setting up the toll booth.
It's going to be about like who can get more control and more access on the map, like how much they are going to be farming the line, you know. Where are you drawing the line? And top lane Carl is actually making the line so near the tier 1 of the enemy team. Wow, is he actually going to be alive as well?
There's no Icarus dive here, actually. Oh, but I think the Phoenix, he might have bitten off a bit more than he can chew. He's so fast, but Phoenix, well, the other Phoenix.
This is going to be confusing.
with the Blink Dagger, indeed.
Let's just go for the Doom and the Phoenix.
The Doom and the Phoenix. The double Phoenix! They've done it. There's no Morphling in the game, but we do have 2 Phoenixes. That's quite funny. So Carl's going to pay quite heavily for that one. That'll actually let Doom be the richest in the game, but I don't know how much longer that'll be true. We can now see Abed with the double Midas ready to go, farming with his friend.
Farming with himself?
Farming with himself. Very true.
Invisibility.
Oh, Sheffer was just baiting him with the ulti
He's
there.
going for a dagger right away. He wants to be the initiator. Interesting. We don't really see much dagger rush on this hero.
No, it's almost always, like you said, either the regular item being the hammer or sometimes the Veil of Discord, right?
Yeah, and even in some occasion you get like a... I've seen like Vessel if you really need it, but generally you prefer the Veil or the Meteor Hammer.
Yep. Plenty of stacks to be farmed here for Carl to try and regain that regain the net worth lead rather. He's now got the Blink Dagger ready to go, along with the Boots of Travel, going next into the Euls. Just 2 Eul Scepters, why not, right?
Yeah, it's great against, like you said, great against the Abaddon.
It did. Fantastic item against the Abba. Just disable him and make sure he cannot do anything. He's going to go for the TP out. Carl is either...
Does he have Lasso?
Yeah, he had it. He was either unwilling or unable to close the gap in time.
Doesn't want to kill, doesn't want to use the Lasso. That's strange. I think the kill is still...
For Phoenix?
Yeah, it's still pretty pretty good kill for him. But nevertheless, he's going to still have his Lasso. And they're going to want to try to move towards the TerraBlade jungle right now. They see him with the Observer Ward.
Yep.
They should be planning a smoke right now. I think 2 of them are smoking mid. Maybe the Trian. No smoke. They're just walking towards the bottom lane. They're going to use this vision.
Whoa, big stack there of the Ancients. I think that's triple.
Bat Rider's already here. He uses Travel. So they're going to try to wait for the supports to join them here. The map is so huge for the Dire team.
I think they want to wait here. I think Sheffer's asking them to wait here, though. He's so close to that Blink Dagger. Needs, I think, another 150, 200 gold.
Oh, the Doom is also waiting for the bat.
Yeah. Everyone just kind of waiting around.
They know what the other guy is doing.
The counter initiator is just ready to go.
Again, the 2 supports.
The 2 supports, the kill
triangle.
squad. And look who's coming to meet them. It's going to be TB yet again. A little bit of deja vu, you might say, as we're kicking it off the same exact way. He does get the Sunder off, though, as Jefffer is able to walk enough, but it doesn't matter. The kisses, just going to leave him alive by a sliver of HP. Looks like 30 to 35 there. My goodness gracious. What an unfortunate, just unfortunate for everyone there. They're going to be trying to snatch away the Rubik. Icarus dive forward though. Committing the egg nice and early here, but that'll force him away.
Here comes the Doom.
Yeah,
can he get a follow-up?
Can our Phoenix Doom get the follow-up? He does have the Blink Dagger. It's being cancelled here though by the Poison Sting, unfortunately for him.
That's why Vino is so good against Doom.
And Kuku's not even leaving quite yet. This is just going to be as annoying as possible. Look, is it safe? Can I go back in?
Now he has a sentry of his own. Like, what is this?
Why? He's upset. And Jeffrey was really looking for that kill there too. That would have netted him the Blink Daggers.
What is this madness? I run into the same annoying gangster 3 times in a row.
3 times in a row. That's absolutely right. Quite annoying for him. He will be dewarded. It looks like Jeffrey's still going to be playing around with him, though. Back over in that triangle. The Abba now rotating on through. Should be enough to boot him. And I think they're going to commit for a kill here, it looks like, onto Jeffer. It's going to be pretty difficult, especially on the secret shot.
He doesn't want to die here. He needs to fight. Oh, no, he's dead.
Wow, he uses 2 drum charges, though. Okay, wow. They committed quite a bit, though. They did commit.
I guess if he wants his blink, he could sell his Venom. Slow with the dive, but Barrett is way too fast.
He is still way too fast. Good luck catching that guy. Finally, we're going to see Abed for just a few seconds. Going for the Boots of Travels next after finishing off the Maelstrom. So just a nice farming item, and he'll continue to scale.
At this rate, the game is going to be favoring the defense. because they've been able to farm the map a lot with their travels and pressure. But now Aries wants to control the game with this Roche. They're gonna try to force a fight.
That's gonna be a bit difficult here, even though with the Sunray, just no minus arm here. I don't know.
They actually don't know.
I don't think they know. No, Geek fans just playing it like normal. So it's not going to be the fastest Roche of them all, but the job will be done eventually. Right as meta is expiring here, it looks like. Yep. Okay, that'll be Aries now with an A. Just come gank me now in the triangle, I dare you.
Don't think it matters for Dire. They actually farm so much of the map, and with the double minus, I think the first Roche doesn't really bother you too much because you're not gonna use the first Roche to
aggressively
to knock on the high ground. You know? They only care about defending their high ground with this kind of lineup. And with the travels, they have like double travels on the Arc Warden, they have travels on the Bat Rider. They're gonna be looking to use up the map. In a much better manner compared to the Radiant team.
Oh, they've found themselves another Rubik here, as he's going to make sure not to get that spell stolen. Rico's going to tick down here.
Wow. Carl is just stalling.
Yep. Cool guys don't look at explosions or their own kills.
Yeah, look at the map again. Like how much of the map Dire is getting right now. They're actually consuming a much larger portion of the map compared to the team with the Aegis.
Look at how aggressively Carl is farming though. They might be able to punish him here if they want to actually commit for a Doom, and they will. The double Phoenix gank onto him should get the job done. I just want to...
Double Phoenix
gank. I mean, just compare this with to where how far the Abba is farming compared to how far Carl is farming, right? Where the line is almost quite symmetric.
And you always see like heroes dying like this during the bounty run times because they expect the enemy team to go for the runes. So you want to try to, I'm going to try to get that one more wave of creeps while they're trying to get the runes. So even though he dies here, but they were able to get, what, 3 runes? They picked up 1 at top, 2 at bottom. So still, at the end of the day, still, that's something for him dying.
Yeah. Yep.
And they're using the whole map. Arc Warden's farming the triangle, and now they just need to reclaim the bottom area, which the Abaddon has all pushed all the way out to the tier 1.
Exactly.
Oh no, Kenny, he's not alone.
Yeah, he is not trying to get out of here. Commits the overgrowth though.
Here's the creep wave. The creep wave.
Okay.
Is he gonna get the creep?
No, he doesn't.
Oh, he didn't have his
trying to stop the push here.
Cross there.
Wipe on with a little bit of fancy footwork there, knocking down a few trees on the way out.
Oh, they have a veil on the Snapfire actually.
Oh, interesting.
So he was the one who got the veil.
Guardian Greaves on Cuckoo to boot, or 4 boots. But that's gonna be nice. Let him frontline just a little bit more. Not too much.
Gonna be a very, very heavy farm fest right now because both sides are very, very content. If you look at the lineups, I don't think neither of them are, oh, I'm going to late game, I'm worried. No, they have so much late game.
Yeah.
That's how teams like to draft right now. They want to have that comfort, security going into a very, very long game.
This gives such an advantage though for Albert. I mean, look at how much he's recovered compared to the TB.
I mean, you can't really compare because
no.
It's unfair because he has the double minus.
Well, it's just because of the nature of the hero, of course, right? Whereas they both do make copies of themselves. One of them can use items, and that's obviously the Arc Warden.
And Arc Warden is like generally like a very good pause-and-call matchup against the TV until he has ways to gap close and negate the bubble in the team fights. Otherwise, it's going to be hard for him to fight against the bubble later on.
Is this a good Hurricane Plate game then, probably? Both defensively as well as maybe an offensive use?
But I do like, I still like the blink into the bubble. And maybe you can have an Aghanims upgrade later so you can blink with the Metamorph.
With the fear.
And with the fear.
Which you can now actually toggle on your own.
Yeah, that could be something nice in the team fights. Oh, Carl's going to get the Rubik. Yep.
Just another free kill onto him. That's fine, he's tanking these ganks.
They're gonna get a tower from this.
They could try and re-engage as they do have...
Oh, here comes Abaddon. I'm not afraid of you, Carl. Fight me!
Fight me, I dare you. They do have Whitemon right behind him. He's going to be actually claiming some CS there that Carl otherwise would have gotten.
Going for Lotus next, giving them even more ways of dealing with the Overgrowth, the Lasso, even the Venomancer, and even the Arc Warden as well, the Flux.
Yep. Whitemon in some trouble. He's going to get up to the high ground. He might actually live here. It doesn't quite look like it, though. Phoenix right behind him there with the Blink Dagger and cutting him down with the, what's it called? I'm getting the E on Doom.
What, Infernal Blade?
Infernal Blade, that's what it is. Thank you.
The Flame Sword.
The Flame Sword. All right, there's another item, though, on our core TBs, finishing off, or he has actually finished off the Manta style. helps him a bit this game, getting him out of a route, right? That's they can no longer actually get the same exact kill in the same exact spot anymore. So he's probably going to be safe and sound from that kill attempt now, especially with Aegis here. But he's still going to be pretty far behind as...
Okay. No, I just think this is going to be a very, very long game once more.
Yeah.
Because of the way they've drafted, right? Like, it happened between the series with SAG2. Like, you see this like Chinese teams, like, they like to draft in a way where it provides you a lot of security. You have some, like, this is the kind of draft where it ticks all the boxes early. You have some heroes that can fight early game. You have team fight, you have wave clear, you have catch, you have late game. This is the kind of lineup that they really prefer to play. Because in general, it's a very balanced lineup that allows you to have a lot of options throughout the game.
Right, and you scale nicely at most stages of the game.
And you compare it to what Neon did yesterday with the carry
with the undercut, right? Where they scale super quickly, but then after that, that's pretty much all they got. But they utilize it to take actually
it's like a turbo boost. 15-20 minutes, then after that you have nothing.
Then you have nothing. Yeah, you're playing turbo and the other team is playing regular Dota. But they're going to kick your butts later on.
Yeah, but on the other hand, this time ECAM also has a very similar balanced lineup, which has a good overall scaling cores. Outwarden is just very, very good against the TB. You excel at playing in a long game. But the other heroes like Bat Rider, I don't think Bat Rider is that strong later compared to like a Doom.
No, not at all.
Or even a Abaddon. Abaddon, if you get a lot of items, late game 25 level.
Or even a Phoenix.
Yeah. The other heroes that are going to scale well, I think it's going to be the Benno and the Treant. These two heroes can be strong.
They're going smoke in here. They're trying to find Abed farming in his own triangle, but I think he sniffs this one out. And where is he even? He's actually back home, it looks like. He's TP'd away. Yeah, that's fine. Jeffer is going to take a death here. Position 4 death, not ideal, but they've gotten a few kills onto the Rubik, so they're going to gladly trade for that one. Been in all 5 heroes as well for that smoke gank. Even the TB getting involved.
Yeah, he wants to fight with the BKB. But look at the crit waves. The Arc Warden is just pushing everything out, so they have to deal with it fairly soon. You got a tier 1, sure, but you have to deal with the other 2 lanes right.
This is a dangerous tier 1 to be pushing at this stage of the game. There's so many places Geek Fam can rotate to, and very little that Aries can rotate to at this stage. But I think they're just going to trade tier 1 for tier 1.
I think they have Aegis. They want to fight.
They do have Aegis.
But Daya doesn't really want to
No,
give
they
them
don't
the
actually.
fight.
That should have been reclaimed by now. They most certainly do not have Aegis anymore, in fact.
Timeout. No more Aegis, but they're still strong with the Egg plus Doom.
They are.
Plus the front line of Abaddon. He is a pretty huge menace right now in the team fight. The Daya team does not have a good way of killing him.
Well,
they can't actually kill him with their heroes.
There's a Lotus as well to boot now on the Abbas. Oh, that is whoops. Got a little bit about himself there, Carl. So it's going to be Lasso back on cooldown.
Not like it matters. This game is going to be a long game.
No, I mean it doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things because I think this game is locked in for a pretty late one, for a pretty long one already. But that does hurt the bat.
Like a game in chess where it's a stalemate, and nobody wants to move.
No,
like in a close position right now,
where the pawns are all really blocking everything. You can't get any pieces developed.
Yeah, the bishops are useless, but the knights are going to be useful. But nobody wants to trade them.
No one wants to. No one wants to make that first move. Everyone's calculating the lines, you know, and.
Okay, then at some point, someone's going to get angry. He's going to lose patience. They're going to make a sacrifice.
You ever do that? You play chess on quite a competitive level. You ever just offer a draw at that stage in the game and go, the board looks too nice right now. Let's not.
I just want to go for a quick lunch, then I'll offer a draw. I'm hungry.
That does track. That does track. Okay, fair enough here. I think both these players, though, they're hungry, but for a different kind of meal. They want another 2-0 here. Like I said, both teams really looking for a win. Not necessarily a 2-0. That's ideal for sure, because I think those rules do come into effect for the tiebreakers if they're needed at the end of the group stage. But Geek Fam looking to cement themselves with a nice lead with a 2-0 match series. And Aster.Aries still looking for their first win.
Still so far so good by both teams, apart from like the laning phase, which did not really go so well for the Terrapin. But everything else is, after the laning phase, is pretty good. They are doing the right things. Both teams are invading the triangle, trying to kill the opposing carries. Wards are being placed at very, very good spots that give both teams very good vision. If you compare both wards on both teams, they have vision on both sides of the area, the Ancients and the other jungle. Same for Radiant and Dire. And they are both trying to use all the 3 lanes and the jungle as efficiently as possible.
I gotta say though, we were talking about what is the worst what is the worst lineup to push against? And this one's pretty bad. You have a Veno Tree and an Arc Warden. You can see that they still have not gotten that tier 2. They actually just now got that tier 2 top lane. But Abed, all he does is TP the Zet
I
up
tell
there.
you, you're gonna regret not getting the Midas on the Abaddon.
Yeah, I think they will regret it. I think he's maybe used his ulti once this game, and at level 1. He's just been hitting creep every single second
Because if
since.
the game is going to go that long, it's definitely going to be a plus for a team if the Abaddon can scale into a monster. Say if you can get into the late game getting like an altering or Shiva.
Yeah, he's pretty scary. He's got some great talents, that Abaddon, so he definitely can scale quite nicely, especially with the experience as well as the items.
But he's just opted to be playing the game for the Terrorblade. This is just like normal items to play for.
Look at Abed. Look how smart Abed is. Absolutely no vision. You can see. I think this is something they must teach at EG. No vision whatsoever, so he's just going to back up into the safety of his high ground.
Elimination. You don't see anyone with
smoke on smoke. We're going to fight. It's happening. Carl getting the jump now onto the Phoenix. He's going to BKB, but be muted. He's done a pretty good job of getting already the Phoenix up to the high ground, but now he's got the Lotus applied. Venomous Gale will come through the egg, forcing them back even further. Abed running on in. He actually has the Zets double in, but he's farming the creep wave, not actually doing much damage here. They have still caught one. There go the kisses from behind now, as well as the BKB from our TB. Does have the Metamorphosis active. He's looking to try and finish off the Abed illusion, and will do so.
Time for them to
BKB is ending, and Winter suggests retreat. Carl has kited them out long enough. Can they get a stun in time? They cannot. Looks like Doom Phoenix will be dying, and our TB still safe and sound. But the guys fight out from Geek Fan. It doesn't actually look like they're going to lose a single hero for this.
Yeah, they were just not in position. They were not ready to take that fight. Or maybe they were too scattered because initially they were the Bat Rider with the Doom. They cast the Doom on him, but there was no follow-up because he was
he's so fast.
He already popped his BKB anyway, so no one can actually touch him. And the Doom was wasted, but they still insisted like chasing. The Art Warden did a very, very good job. He was waiting with his hero behind, and only his Tempest Double was in doing damage and casting spells. He was just waiting for the fight to unfold to decide whether he wants to commit, and he brilliantly waited out the BKB to end on the Terrorblade.
Yep, he waited until the TP in the new hero. He waited for a bunch of spells to be utilized. As now you're going to be looking out for the Roshan. He's actually so fun. He's actually now got the MKB as well.
Yeah, I mean the huge thing is like whenever you cast a big spell and you don't get a kill in team fights like this, you're gonna struggle.
GG's, boys.
You're gonna struggle after the team fight is at a point where you run out of disables, and ideally the perfect team fight for Aries is you put the Abaddon in front, you wait for the enemy team to go on him, and then you try to counter initiate. If they want to touch the Geek fan heroes first with the Doom, they're gonna have to make sure that the Rubik gets at least a lift on the Doom target. If that doesn't happen, there's no stuns. Like everyone else doesn't provide any disable.
No BKB piercing stuns except for the Supernova, which is a bit difficult against someone who's BKB'd and can move regular speed. Oh, okay, that's not as important. They are baiting this one though. Look at Jepper from behind. He does have the overgrowth that they want to try and turn. 4-staff BKB at the ready, but they're unwilling to chase up that high ground. There's just no reason to. They still feel very confident in their position here.
I mean, it's still pretty difficult for them to breach the high ground against this Abaddon Phoenix. But that fight has given Geek Fam a sizable lead, 8k goal lead.
Yep.
So they're gonna have to try to make the most out of it right now with the Aegis as well.
Look at that, the TB, he's currently fighting for that number 2 slot in net worth, but number 1 is properly cemented here for Abed. 22k total value here on him. And he's probably got to be close to level 25 by this point, right? With the Midas being used for so long, or being just available for so long. Oh, just level 20, which is close to 25.
5 levels.
5 levels. He's got a great defensive item, though, actually, that I do enjoy. The Hurricane Pike on him is amazing. Obviously, it's the natural build-up after the Dragon Lance, but still a great item. And to Kuku's credit as well, he's itemizing quite nicely on the Venomancer. There's going to be the first uses of the Shiva's Guard. I mean, there's just so much armor, minus attack speed. These fights are... Everyone just really here wants a long fight, don't they? Every single hero on the map. There's no nukers, huh?
I think Aries just want... No, Aries doesn't really want a long fight. They want a quick fight. The moment they Doom and lift someone, they want a fight to be immediately over with someone dying. Because if you use a Doom and Supernova, and you don't kill anyone and you already pop the meta, you're going to get kited to that. Because if you look at the Geek Fans lineup, the team fights are going to be like, the Bat Rider is going to be dancing around you with napalms, it's going to be Venom Wards around. The moment you lose your BKB, you're going to die to the magic damage.
Yeah. Okay.
And Altering Core on the Bat Rider, that's an excellent choice here in this game.
Yeah. Cooldown's being reduced significantly.
Yeah, and he's bottling the illusion just so he can dispel something in the fight.
Yep. So a second dispel, not having to commit that BKB Cuckoo with a good force staff away. Looks like Phoenix was gonna. That was probably an Infernal Blade, but might have been a Doom. Couldn't tell because of the gas animation.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Turn it around now, going for his own Shiva's Guard. He does have that boost. Oh, careful, the Abed. Oh my goodness, they forced him to egg. That might still not even save him,
where is
though.
the disable? Oh, no.
Wow, okay, so they've doomed Cuckoo.
This is high ground. They're gonna push high ground
they are. They really haven't lost anything, but a Tempest Double. They might even pick up a little bit more. Good control now there. Onto that right. They stole Lasso, actually dragging Carl right back. How do you like it? BKB's popped out by the TB, and this pendulum swinged right back over. The very great overgrowth. That should not save Cuckoo, as he will still die. Harutia with a double kill.
Too aggressive there.
Oh, he still wants his kill. He started off the fight with this one, and he's still not gonna find it. Wow.
Yeah, it's just like a one wrong move in a decisive moment, just costing them dearly. Losing 2 heroes there, 2 core heroes even.
Yeah.
And right now the Radiant team has a lot of room to farm the map, get their next items, finish their. What is going to be the crucial next items that they're going to have to finish? They have the MKB and the Terrorblade. He's going to go for a Skadi next.
We actually still have Lasso on our Rubik as well. Yeah.
Well done, Rico.
Well done. Well done, Rico. Fellow Malaysian as well on this roster. They try. I like that initially. Phoenix, the Doom's Cuckoo to make sure he can't re-engage and just poison Nova us all. So Geek fam kind of back up, but then they commit the kisses, so they kind of want to go back in. But now they're all
definitely
BKB.
wanted to fight there because the Doom and the Phoenix ultimate were used previously.
Yes.
So they just wanted to make sure that they took advantage of it, but a little bit of he was just way too far up his enemy team, his teammates I mean. So they couldn't really follow up. But then again, he also has to be careful that if he goes in this deep and he gives away the lasso, and it's going to be a lot of problems. Yeah, I think that was Carl maybe getting a little bit over aggressive, which is something we see out of him a little bit every now and then, isn't it? That's his play style.
Yeah, which is it's high risk but high reward as well. Because yes, like you said, now they can go high ground. Carl says, we can go right now. Why even wait for high ground? Let's just go right now. I can steal someone. And then he forgets to pop his BKB, is lassoed right back, and ends up losing his team a fight there.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I think he still had a ward there as well before, because the Radiant couldn't de-ward. So I guess he just felt like, oh, with the vision here, they could have just tried to take
Yeah,
a
but
fight.
even if they have a ward there, like, he's so fast, he's so much more mobile than the rest of his team, that at the end of the day, no matter what, he's still blinking into 5 enemy heroes. You know?
That's just Carl.
That's just Carl, right? That's Carl,
5
baby.
heroes, I'm coming.
5 heroes, I'm coming in, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, the first team fight loss then for Geek Fam here.
Yeah, there's still one more to go before we decide the next Roshan.
Yes.
Yeah, Phoenix with the Midas is definitely going to be so happy that he actually had it. So he's going to be able to scale so much. He has a Lotus completed. And what next for the Phoenix, I guess?
How do you feel about a Radiant on Phoenix?
Radiant should be on Abaddon. The Phoenix should buy Aghanims.
Okay, okay.
To save the TB or at least refresh the Metamorph.
Yeah.
That's usually what you do when you have Phoenix and TB.
That's genius. Refresh it, because you don't really care about the Sunder. What's like a 25-second cooldown?
Dude, this guy has 3 ultimates. The true ultimate is the Metamorph.
The true Metamorph, yeah, it's like the Undying, right? Or the true ulti is the Tombstone. That's why actually Phoenix is kind of a cheese combo as well with the Undying sometimes. I've seen that one before. Oh, we got a little bit of Shiva's on Shiva's action now. 4 staffs all over the place as they're trying to save Cuckoo. Another 4 staff of Cookie up to the high ground. Poison Nova getting used, as will the egg. We need more people to hit the egg, however, right on, not enough. And that is going to be Rubik getting dragged. We might see Rubik drag him right back, though, as he hits him with the Uno reverse card. Now that means Carl in between 5 heroes. Yet again, a very common position for him in this game, as Jeffer left all alone, cannot do much else.
Yeah, now you're starting to see the team fights unravel where they pick this Abaddon to deal with this lasso, and overall the egg plus, it was a really good egg to start the fight off. Even though the Dire team, they was positioning on the high ground, but immediately he just jumped up. When he pops the egg, he gives full vision to his team, and they were able to pinpoint, okay, we're just going to kill this Bat Rider right away. He's their only disable. We take him out. The fight is going to be over for them. The Arcwater decides, okay, I'm out of here. I'm out. I don't want to fight if the Bat is dead.
Yeah, that's kind of Abed's playstyle, right? How do you think that works? And obviously, he's standing in for Geek Fam this tournament, but
I mean, it's a good call. Like,
it's a good core.
If he tries to fight there with the old growth, he might have actually just ended up dying as well.
I agree, but I'm not referring to just his general play style, which is at least this game and the games we've seen him in this tournament, much more of the
reliable carry.
While Carl says, Carl, do your thing, blink into 5 heroes, go get it
He
done.
just needs to be Raven, play like Raven.
Yeah.
Adopt a similar mindset play style, even though he's like a mid player, but he's also able to play a very solid carry overall. Maybe not as good as Raven for now because he's changing roles.
Yeah, of course.
But eventually he would have been able to be as good as him, or even better.
They
I
don't see him. He's in this.
Don't they have a gem?
No, the gem's on Phoenix, I believe. For Aster.Aries.
The Doom on the Phoenix.
No, it's on the Phoenix, the hero. As we take another look at this fight. So can you break down what you were seeing?
The egg is so crucial. He jumps up. They have full vision because it's daytime vision. They couldn't kill the egg. Yep. The Terrorblade just runs up with the BKB and the fight's just immediately over.
Abed's like, nah, see you later, actually.
Yeah, he TPs away just to farm. Bye-bye. I don't want any part of this.
Yeah, Jeffrey tries to save his friend, but he's unable to do so.
Yeah, this Rubik is actually a huge problem right now. Any spell he gets from either the Treant ultimate even, or even the ultimate of the Venom and the Snapfire, he could do so much damage.
Now my question is, what is Gobble Up attached to? Is that attached to the ultimate on the Snapfire? Because, you know, you need to steal some abilities in order to get the Aghanims upgraded ones on Rubik. Can you just straight up steal Gobble Up?
I think so, I'm not sure. I've never tried that, but I think you should.
I've never tried it either. No,
because you can steal, like, if Doom gets a creep and he casts a War Storm, you could actually steal the War Storm.
Yeah. I mean, I think the interaction we're looking for is if Jeffer here, or just Dream Protectors buy Ags, you have to steal Eyes of the Force specifically, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
There's going to be another fight breaking out.
Yeah,
Positioned nicely is Aries.
He needs to get
Rubik needs to die here in this fight, as Cuckoo will be forced back up to the high ground. Lotus will apply it here, and they're just going to leave Abed to fight with the Zed double.
Metamorph is popped.
So they're going to be trying to wait this one out. It's going to be a bit of a longer Roche here, so they're not going to be able to get the full duration here out of this.
They just need to be patient this time. Wait out the Metamorph, then do a smoke wrap around. Do they have a ward? Nope. There's no ward on the high ground right now, but they just need to be patient. Wait for it. Let the Arc Warden deal with the side lanes. Just be patient. No one wants to be the first one to make a mistake right now. One mistake could just literally end the game in an instant.
Yep. Oh, wow, look at this. I like this.
What is that cooldown?
Cooldown reduction, cooldown to 42.2 seconds. Not bad.
Time to be having a lot of fun.
Permanent Firefly as well. I mean, he is going to have a lot of fun. He's actually even going for the Axe, which did get buffed. Its search radius got increased by, I think, 100.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's still playing against Abaddon.
No, he is.
It's not that reliable, this game. But it's damage.
Actually, no. It's pretty good because there's a little funky interaction where if you... There are two independent lasso debuffs. So if Aiba debuffs the first guy, the second person is still lassoed to the ally. They don't both get debuffed. So you still probably will actually have, unless, I mean, he's got a Lotus, so he has two dispels.
Yeah,
but
unless you get the Aiba on the second, then he just pops his ult.
Then he just pops his ulti. But then you have to, okay, then it doesn't matter, I suppose. Well, we'll see how it works out.
Oh, he gets the Rubik!
Involved. They have now found the Rubik. They need to kill him, though, as the lockdown is there. Kiss is raining down. Spell Soul and his sticky napalm. That's not going to help him. Rubik dead, does have the buyback. There's no Metamorphosis, but the TB still wrapping around from behind. Abed is going to scout him. Might be able to blow up.
The egg is in the middle of the fight.
It's in the middle of everyone.
Oh my God.
Whitemon able to blow out. Abed still continuing to fight. He's actually down to the low ground with the 4-staff. There is still no meta. Whitemon might take a death here, but even look, he's able to kite out around this KB, and he is in some trouble. Cuckoo pops the cheese, 4-staffs in away, will be Cuckoo. Abed in a bit of an awkward position, will summon another friend here. Ooh, that's actually going to get sundered. That might give a second life here, but I doubt it. As more buybacks here now as they want to try and keep fighting. But I think they're going to reset. Roche is up, so they can't afford to let it go, but look at that, a second lasso, and the Rubik, that's a dieback onto him. LWW in some trouble, he's going to be forced away. Actually, they're going to chase him down. Carl, he's going for more.
Stalling on them.
Try and, I mean, what do you even do at this point? The Doom has already been utilized and the TB forced all the way back. Oh my goodness gracious. What happened? That was such a long fight. All hell broke loose there.
The main difference this time is they killed the Rubik. The Rubik was the first target out of the fight. The moment he dies, he's also the one and only disable. The live. There's no live in the fight. There's no disable. They couldn't. Did they get the Doom on the bat? I think they got the Doom.
No.
Yeah, they got the Doom on the bat, but they couldn't kill him again because there's no disable. But
Yeah.
the Rubik is dead.
Yeah. TP tried to wrap around nicely from behind, coming from the Roche pit, but was unable to do so.
Yeah.
As Carl, oh, there's the Aghanim synth.
I mean, I think he did the right thing because he had the Abaddon to back him up, so he wasn't really afraid of the Gale or the Napalms. But he just didn't have any disable to help him. Like, nobody had any stun.
Radiant's middle tower is
Yeah,
under attack.
and not only that, but they catch the Rubik a second time, so he's going to be last to respawn here in about 50 seconds. No buybacks available on anyone but the
Oh,
Doom.
here comes Carl.
He's looking for more. He wants to show off this brand new axe he has.
And here he actually put the Aghanim to that thing, so he's not buying the axe, but he's buying the Shivas.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's
A second
middle
Shivas
tower
though?
has fallen.
Maybe a Sanctifice would be better here, but at this point Geek fam are 14k ahead and they have just cracked this one wide open.
Radiant's middle barracks
Yeah.
has fallen.
So far, a very, very good game of Dota. Not many kills, but very strategical, very methodical from both teams.
Radiant's
Yeah, of course.
bottom tower is under
Nice,
attack.
Phoenix up in 10,
Bottom
Rubik back in 12, so you might be able to get this bottom lane of racks. Maybe just the melee barracks, they'll leave the Zets double behind.
Yeah, they have all the heroes alive now, so they might be able to do something here.
And a meta, quite importantly here.
They need to send up Baden in front. He needs to go in front and try to tank some damage.
Alright, there's oh actually they're not even able to get the Abed
Still
illusion.
anyone's game. The Terrible is still incredibly strong in the fights. If they can get a good initiation off with the Doom, they just have to make sure that if I Doom someone, we need to get the Rubik to follow up. And to make sure that the Abaddon guards the Rubik as well. They have to keep this. This Rubik is actually so important for their lineup.
Yep.
He cannot afford to die in the fights.
BKB duration down to 6 seconds there for Carl. And I mean the cooldown actually probably a bit more important for him, right? In that scenario, but a 7.92 second Black King bar for him. Sorry, Blink Dagger. Blink Dagger
He
cooldown.
went for Kaya-san. Sorry, what's this? Yeah, Kaya-san.
Yep.
So,
Got plenty of Kaya toast.
okay, come on.
I
It's
kinda,
just jam.
it's just jam, but it's so good. But Aries, they're going to hold on for now. They get away with losing the mid lane of barracks as well as the melee barracks down bottom. We're going to have the ABBA 25 talent, plus 180 aphotic shield health. Is that really even that much this game? I mean, do you go for the Mistcoil? Mistcoil just seems so bad, Mistcoil AoE.
Mistcoil is nice if you have Aghanims.
Yes, it is actually really nice if you have the Ags.
But right now, the crucial thing is not his items, but
No.
about the refresher on
Yes,
the Doom.
and
The Doom
now he's
has
got it.
a huge item, so who does he need to Doom right now? He definitely needs to. I don't think he can actually get to the Arc Warden if the Arc Warden plays his cards, right? So you probably want to do the Bat and the Venom
Yeah, I think those are your two best targets.
before they get any single spell off.
Oh, the Fairy Fire. See you later. Oh my god, Kuku's got a freaking knife. Scotty here? Oh, right.
It's still going to be anyone's game. Like,
It
whoever
is.
can have the battle vision in the high ground. Radiant's going to defend their triangle.
Wow, big buyback
Vision.
advantage here for
Ward.
Geek fam, though. Will Carl?
Abaddon in
No.
front.
Oh, Carl doesn't want to make the jump this time. He decides
No,
against
no.
it. Although, I mean, maybe he just wanted to wait a few more seconds. He
Yeah,
waited
they
out
just
the
need to
Lotus.
take over the triangle, wait for the next good fight, put down some wards. I don't think they have to rush anything. They just need to make sure that the Terrorblade cannot really hit Ancients. They are controlling the map and wait for a good opportunity to go higher. Even though they have this sizable 16k goal lead, but it's still very, very difficult to go high ground.
Luckily, they have the Abed illusions, the double. Just throw forward.
Yes, the leveler.
Oh wow, he does have a leveler as well. That's beautiful for him. As,
Yeah, the Abaddon has to be more aggressive. He has to go up and try to slow down the push.
oh, the force step forward, I think, there onto the TB. He's actually got an
a
Abyssal
pistol.
Blade onto Abed. The Cookie, though, to get him a little bit further away. Menza,
Where's the follow-up? Where's the stun?
Great route onto one. The Phoenix in some trouble. They've actually gotten the lasso reflected now.
gets next
Onto
to one,
Carl.
Ruby.
He will get the egg off now as the fight continues breaking down. Nice jump forward as they will be able to get the ages off of Abed. Moving back in a little bit. Rubik does have lasso yet again. Will be able to use it. He does. I'm not too sure actually what happened there, but it doesn't matter because Abed, he's actually been lassoed. He found the Abed who's going to die in that fight, and now Geek fam need to get the heck out of here. A 4-step out to try and save Cuckoo.
Oh,
they
not
have
the
love for
Cookie.
Rubik, but the Cookie puts him right back where he did not want to be.
Abed buys back. They're going to commit for the
They
fight.
are gonna
There's no
commit.
Metamorph soon. They have to run.
They do have to try
There's
and
no
get
Doom.
back
There's no
now.
refresher.
Round 2 of this fight about to pop off now. Zephyr going forward. He's actually getting Abyssal in his place. He's going to get lassoed now.
The
They didn't
Lotus
get the
was
Lotus
late.
off in time. That means they have to kill onto TB. He's dead for 100, Winter.
Oh, that's
That's
game.
the
That
game.
is game.
That's the game here. Look at Abed. He's not even letting anyone escape. TPing quite aggressively after the buyback, making all of the difference there. Phoenix will buy back. Abba can buy a little bit more time here himself, but the only person left with buyback in the game is going to be the Snapfire. And with Abed in the base, it's not going to be living too long.
Can't wait for 3 games of Dota, games like this.
Seriously, so good. Good call there, scouting the Rubik, stealing the lasso, actually finding the Arc Warden as well. I could barely even see what was going on in that fight.
Yeah, Rubik is so crucial. He is the only disable.
Oh, who has he found here? He has found the Doom, and look at that, the Gobble Up. They're going to send the Abed Illusion forward. LWW still alive, does not have the Supernova. BKB forced out from the Doom as the Abba looking to try at least force them back here a little bit. You do have the Doom up in, sorry, the TV make that up in 45, and Rubik back in 15. Is this one, it's probably over, do you think? I think they have to, right? Geek fans just kind of have to go for it. They've committed all the buybacks here. It's too risky.
Even if Terrorblade is alive, I don't think he has meant off.
Oh, yeah, I don't think they can be able to chat nearly fast enough. The Overgrowth buying plenty of time as, Abed will at least break rank there to hit the Egg instead of the Ancient, but it's not going to matter in the end. Geek fan, take this game